Привет, друзья! Лена Голд из Майами. Я сегодня нахожусь в клубе для добровольцев. Здесь будет идти вручение номинаций, которые получили мой сын и другие молодые студенты военной академии. И здесь будет не только номинация, но еще будет представительство Южной Флориды. Это добровольцы, которые помогают кормить людей, у которых сейчас небезопасная ситуация с едой. И сейчас сюда приедет конгрессмена, который будет делать это вручение. Смотрите, сколько людей собрались. Представители военных академий здесь есть. И я очень горжусь сообщить то, что мой сын стал частью такого мероприятия.
So now why you guys are really here, other than my stand-up show, introducing our Congresswoman, Дэбби Wassерmан Шультz, who's been a great advocate of not just feeding South Florida and the families we serve, but the entire district. Actually in the entire country. So, huge advocate, we're huge fans of the Congresswoman, and couldn't be happier that she's chosen Feeding South Florida yet again for the Service Academy recommendation letters and awards. So, thank you so much for being here, for all your support, and for always including us in stuff in Washington.
You're welcome. For the most unique prelude to an introduction. I appreciate that.
Sarah's not here.
We'll just set that one aside. Thank Paco for his leadership of Feeding South Florida and this incredible team. You're not here for a recommendation letter. These folks are the cream of the crop, and they don't need a recommendation letter from Feeding South Florida, respectfully, because these are the families and the individuals, students who have received nominations to hopefully be appointed to one of the nation's elite military service academies. So maybe there's others that come here to get a letter of recommendation, not these guys.
Okay.
These guys are here for the right reasons, and that's why you've earned the nomination that each of you has earned. And what we try to do, rather than just having you interview with my commission and to come once you're an appointee, hopefully to our reception that celebrates your appointment. Your desire is to serve, and to serve our country and our community. And so I try to kick off our nomination season once we have our nominees and bring you and your families together so that we can engage in some service together. I'm a public servant. You're seeking to be public servants and to serve your country, and really your families will also be pressed into service by you. Some voluntary, some involuntary, but you all serve as families and as the individuals who will ultimately serve our country. So thank you for joining me in this effort, and now I will ask you to stand and put your hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. So, I have a few important introductions. Our Academy Board does remarkable work in preparing for the interviews for all of the candidates who are seeking an appointment or a nomination to a military academy. My very capable and able chair and Coast Guard Commander Joyce Avalotis, who is here in the back. Matt Hernandez is here as well, a West Point graduate. He's behind the pole, I guess. Rick Miller, a Naval Academy graduate. Also. My former board chair for really, I think, almost a decade, Loretta Young is here. a former nominee and appointee of mine from the class of 2025, Midshipman Bianca Harris. Okay, yeah, there's a big pole blocking me. I can't see anyone behind that. Scott Hahn is here representing the Naval Academy. Chad Maxey representing West Point. Well, compliment here, and of course, a name and face you might recognize, Willard Shepard representing So thank you all so much for your service, for your willingness to sacrifice, and for giving me the privilege of representing you in our nation's capital. So now, we will proceed with the announcement of the names. Right, with the announcement of the I can read. I got that far. The announcement of the names for each of the service academies, and when I call your name, please join me, and I will give you your certificate, and we will take a picture, and some of you might be coming up here a few times to do the very same thing. Okay, first up is the Merchant Marine Academy, Grace Jenkins. Congratulations, you're welcome. Okay.
And I'll send these to everybody.
Alex Herrera. Ryan Liss. Even wearing elevated shoes. Max Rubin. Alex Commissaro.
You might want to back up for that one more.
She said move further away.
Are we okay? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Too soon, running off.
So they've all received nominations, but we're not able to make it this evening. Sam Collins.
Yes.
Anna Sickley. Alex Commissaro. Alyssa Wagner. Well, thank you all so much. Please join me in congratulating the 2022-23 Academy nominees for Florida's 23rd Congressional District. Accept an appointment. We will see you in May, where you'll join us with your families as well. I always host a celebration for our Academy appointees, and look forward to seeing hopefully many of you at that event.